This school behind me is the Greenup County High School in Greenup County, Kentucky. It's where my daughter, who's a sophomore, goes. She plays band. She has friends. She also doesn't sleep well. She doesn't eat well. She's constantly emotionally on edge. She's doing poor in her studies in school. And you may ask me why. Because she's a 16-year-old kid? Nope, because for the past 16 months, she's been getting bullied inside these halls along with her friends, and nobody's doing a damn thing about it. You may say, Jack, well, what have you done about it? Well, 16 months ago, I showed up down here and spoke with a band director after a bunch of kids cornered my kid and told her pretty much she needs to quit life. That band director was little to no help because she was crying in her office saying she just found out she was getting fired because she was a trans person. Now, check that out. That happened. So then we go on and they say they talked to a couple of kids. It didn't quell the bullying. It didn't even stop it. All it did was move it from on school grounds to after school functions. Still school property. That brings us to this year. Today is my third attempt to speak with someone. Today I spoke with a vice principal and the officer that covers this school. The officer says, well, doesn't really look like you got anything except for a case of harassment that you need to go speak with the police about outside the school because, you know, outside the school, jurisdiction stuff. The vice principal told me, well, do you have any ideas on how we can fix it? Because, I mean, bullying has been around for a long time. I agree, bullying has been around for a long time. I guess parents like me are new because we're not dealing with it anymore. We spoke for a little while and had a conversation. He said, yeah, I am getting, complaints of bullying. He's got at least 2 in the past few days. These are emails about people being bullied, about things people saying, people telling people that they should off themselves. That's not okay from children. That's when I went to that building right there. That's where the superintendent is. That was a fun conversation. I was there for a total of 5 minutes waiting and about 3 minutes talking to her because whenever we sat down, she played off everything that I told her. I told her that the kids were told that, well, don't do it on school property and we can't do anything about you. That sounds like an adult would say that because that's not verbiage a child would use, in my opinion. I brought that up to her and she said, no, that's not right. No, these kids are crafty. Then she asked for the specific names of everybody involved, and I said, hey, I think their parents are going to come down and talk to you. I'm just letting you know this situation's going on. The high school has my information. She goes, what am I supposed to do? Took very little information. I would say probably 2 to 3 lines of information in that short conversation, and they were pretty much about, told this, look at this. Then I asked if she was even aware that there's a serious bullying ring going on at this school because there's so many posts on social media about it. She said, no, why would I? So I was told that I need to Google the school policies, Google what they're able to do, and Google how to fix my kid. Well, Google me, bitch, because I'm Jack Steele, and I'm here for all the kids that are getting bullied inside this school, and hell with it, all around the world. It's going to start by suing the children's parents because according to the Facebook agreements and such, anything they do on Facebook, well, that's the parents' fault. It's wonderful how that works. Snapchat as well. And did you know if you're on Snapchat under the age of 18, they can actually take you off Snapchat and your parents can get a fine for that? Regardless, that's just things I've been told. But inside this school, there's a whole bunch of bullying going on. A whole bunch of kids are on the receiving end of it. And I can tell you from personal experience that all the new clothes you have to buy to help them fit in, all the doctors you have to take them to talk to, and all the nights you spend just holding them, letting them cry their feelings away because they don't feel wanted inside of a school, that you can't even put them on virtual unless they have a doctor's note. Can you imagine being forced to go to a bully's house every day and nobody says anything about them bullying you all day as a pubescent child? You're not just dealing with hormones and you're not just dealing with all this other stuff that you got going on in your own personal life trying to find your adulthood. You're dealing with a school that don't give a shit about you. I was asked today what I'm going to do to fix it. Well, obviously social media posts aren't working. Can't go in and talk to them. So it's time to hit them in their wallet. It's time to put it in front of the court. And not for money. It's time to put them in front of the state and in front of the public and say, why is this happening to my kid? Why is this happening to every kid behind there except for a small group of people who, mind you, are very close relation to people in that building, that building. County High School, you don't want to fix your problems? I guess it's time to make them public because there's going to be a lot of parents that feel the same way I do. They love their kids. Their kids should have a safe sanctuary where they can learn, grow as adults, and hopefully enter into an adulthood that brings them lots of joy and happiness. But you're not letting that happen. and I'm here to stop it. Buckle up, Buttercup, because it's showtime. Time to put all your trash out there for everybody to see. I guess I'll be waiting for your phone call.